So let's see if this works. Oh, now it works. I just recorded this video and I started the camera and then I started the link and it immediately stopped recording and didn't notice, and I said everything. So let's try again. So here's the start menu, the start level. So there's nothing here. So we can change the options of the graphics quality, the scalability. Instead of doing 20 options, I just did the scalability because then you can change everything to, it's basically little difference. Yeah, medium. Let's go with Epic. Let's go with Epic. No, let's go with high. Let's go with high so we can perform a bit. So select song. Here the yellow ones are basic rudiments that are relevant to play. And here we have Airdrums, where you just play the notes on themselves with a stick. And then the Freestyle we have, it's the same, but it's just a different scenery. You go back, you go back. Oh yeah, you have also the quit, and you can close. And here, let's go to the singles. Here, I was trying to reduce the space used, and Unreal didn't say that this texture was being used in this scene, in this level. So what happened is that I thought it was safe to delete in order to reduce space, in order to upload the project for evaluation, and it just became a cow. It was like a white wall with the bricks seen through and stuff. Anyway, to grab the sticks, we use the inner triggers, and that is for now. So you press X to start, and singles is just playing just right and just left, and then alternating between them. This part I entered the values manually on the array, and then immediately I saw that I didn't want to do that for the rest, and yeah, so that's why we got the freestyle option. So pressing B, we can open the pause menu, or we can oh, here we have the laser pointers to show where you are pointing. Here we have the same options plus the restart level, and you can see your hands anymore. So restart level, and then you go back. So select level doubles. Doubles is right, right, left, 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 right, and so on. Yeah, I have a table right in front of me, so I might not have, and that will be certainly the reason why I can't play in a good fashion. Also, my computer is not so good, so the tracking isn't the best. So Paradiddle. Paradiddle is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And why there's 4 versions? Because you can also start with right, with left, right, right, left, right, and also right, right, left, right, and so on and so forth. So there's 4 variants, but it just changes the first note, basically. What will be the first note for every beat. So here we have the first paradiddle. So right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. So the singles and doubles are more or less 20 seconds, And the Paradiddle, I use I use an Excel table to make it faster, but I didn't change the speed like in singles and doubles. And yeah, here change the color and selected. And what else? Oh yeah, it doesn't change the speed, but it takes 1 minute. So let's just show the beginning. And here, wait for it, because in order, right, left, left, right, left. Because the order is the same, it just changes where it. Oh yeah, here the note was invisible, so I ended up hitting it. What was I talking about? Because it's the same sequence, basically it just starts in a different point. I just deleted the first elements of the array. So here, if I close it, continues coming. So level select Paradiddle 3. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's move a bit. So here it takes a little bit more time. So yeah. And level select Paradiddle 4. And it takes a little bit. So right, left, right, left, left. So yeah, now we go to the next section, Airdrums. It's basically the same as in the rudiments, in which you hit the notes directly in opposition to the freestyle where you hit the drum kit and there's a line like Guitar Hero that you must follow. So for these three on the bottom, each one has a different scenery, like this one. And yeah, this one doesn't have the problem of deleting the materials. So yeah, and here when you use the right trigger, you can use the pedal. Well, here's right far away, just right on my monitor, and press. So here in the pause menu, it always starts on the first element here at 120. And these options only work for the freestyle, and I didn't want to make yet another menu. So here we can change each 5, because only every 2 really makes a difference, and with 5 it's easier to change with the trigger. Oh yeah, on the menu you use the triggers to select the options, but then you used yeah, I forgot to change the hover color here. So you have to press apply to change that. Here you can close. If you press the B button to open, it won't close because I didn't want to mess too much with the VR palm, and I couldn't figure out, so you have to close like this. So you can hit the sticks with one another to joke that you're playing a band. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 3 didn't play. So let's start. It's really hard to play since I'm sitting down. So every note has a proper and oh yeah. Yeah. Here the drum, the kick isn't really playing the sound. Yeah, that was really last minute. So freestyle in the city. It's also working properly. I forgot VR pounder. So yeah. Oh yeah, here we have the drum kit. The left trigger is the hi-hat, open and close. And you can see it moves. Not always. But if you hit the hi-hat closed, and then also shoots a stick from the corresponding position on the line there on the front. So yeah, so if you open, it gets another sound, and you can use only the trigger. If you do that in real life, it's basically the same sound. And here, and you can see it moves like a cosine function that I used, and it just stops after one loop and resets to the original position. Oh. Here as well. Talking about different sounds, here you have this sound, and here you have the bell, just like real life. And here we have the normal sound, and also just the click sound of the stick on the rim that you usually play like this, but more like, yeah, can't really show. So that's the rim shot, and there's also the power shot. That's just like in real life, it's hard to do. It's basically hitting the rim and the center at the same time. So yeah, like I reduce the, like here's the collider for the rim, and here's the collider for the power shot, and here's another collider for the, so both at the same time it works. So here the collider is really on the rim, while here is a little bit over. That's on purpose, so it's easier to execute, and here is harder to execute because I was playing like this and I was doing rim shots for accident, so I made it harder to execute. So if you look in the front, you can see which parts corresponds to which color, and those colors are the same. Oh yeah, and also the right trigger. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the bell on the right. And when the notes come, just like the air drumming, so right now, instead of coming until where we are right here, what happens is that when the notes pass a little bit of this line of colors, they will be deleted, this triactor. And when they are right above this line, it's where the stick or the pedal that is launched have to touch, and the collider is a little bit less of the size of this small circle, so you have to be really precise, so it's really hard. Let's see. Oh, and what else? Here you can start the song. Wow. Yeah, so it's really fast, so we can make it way slower and apply, and it stops the song and you can start again. So it's a difficult pattern, so yeah, let's do, let's just wait to the end. Oh yeah, if we press start and you close, it just continues where it left off. And when the song ends, that should be in a second now. Oh yeah, we can show another thing. The metronome, when the first note passes above the lines of colors, what happens is that the metronome starts beeping every every beat according to this. So like if you have 60, it will beep every second. So, oh yeah. So there's a score. And I did change that material of the one back because I have one blueprint for the scoreboard and another for the numbers, like the 7 segments that we did in class. I changed the material of the 7 digits, thinking it would apply to all 4, but it didn't happen. So yeah, that's why it looks like that. But it shouldn't look like that because I reset to the normal, but somehow it's still like that. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah, we can change to another, and it's not really. Yeah. So with the metronome, let's apply rock tree. So start. Oh, I'm playing. Oh, oh, yeah, that's it's. Yeah, it sometimes gets stuck because of collision. Yeah, so I got 21 right, it's really bad. So let's do a little bit faster. So 100 BPM, just go, it goes fast. The metronome. So like, yeah, let's just see how it works. I don't think it's really worked properly. So, oh yeah, it didn't apply. Okay, apply. Uh-huh. It was working. I promise. Restart level. So yeah, let's change like this. Apply. Metronome. Okay. And start. So that's a metronome. Every beat. So like, let's restart just for. Oh no, I messed up. I want to show now the pattern helper with no this one, and apply pattern helper. So now every time a note hits the reference position from the colors, it will play the metronome sound so it can see how the notes are spaced and maybe play better. Yeah, so basically like that. So here we have, so just restart the level for that. Or better, let's go to the freestyle city. Here it was wood texture that I ended up deleting by accident. Not accident, but accidentally. I thought Unreal was going to say it was being used on this map, but since it only listed it was being used by another file, so I thought it was safe to delete. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that by pressing Y instead of oh yeah, the normal left trigger function is that when you press Y, you change to a pedal. So now you can do a double bass, and you press again. It like pressing Y is the same as positioning your feet or left foot on either the pedal of the hi-hat or the bass drum, kick drum. And yeah, Here's basically the same as the other freestyle, with the difference of change of scenery. And yeah, so yeah, here we have about 28 files, 29. So until we reach again, so I made sure that everything works. And you could see already, yeah. So let's say world 7. 120 is really nice. So the pattern helper just to listen. Oh yeah. It's a little bit too fast. So 32. Oh yeah, and the score there. So yeah, in contemporary. These are really advanced grooves I never learned them on drumming class, doing it for years even. Dance. So yeah, dance, ethnic. Hmm. It seems there's a problem that there should be more notes and they are going to the wrong position for some reason. Oh no. Anyway, that's it. How does it? Okay.